Cool thing is, if you don't get enough challenge points to get bonus lives...
challenge points?
I know, right? And we saw one of them.
I saw one.
So this one, it's actually kind of easy to get the challenge points. You don't actually move around, which is nice. And you just do this, which is a nice change of pace.
You're not moving?
Well,
on rails.
I'm moving. You're on rails, yeah.
Okay. What ship are you in?
You have to shoot 60 TIE fighters.
Yeah. So what I'm looking for is
TIE fighters to shoot.
yes, and also red asteroids.
I love the draw distance.
Are they explosive asteroids?
Because
they're red. They're like the barrels.
You'll see. So the big ones, the TIE fighters are kind of annoying, but if you see the TIE bombers, they're quite a thing.
What's the TIE fighter?
Oh, there we go. Remember? It's those things in Star Trek. So you get the challenge points from those. There's 6 of them.
The Enterprise.
And I would like to get most of them, considering the next couple levels are pretty tough.
Hey, you got the challenge point.
I like how they probably actually orchestrated this music, but then they had to big crunch it to be this N64.
Yeah,
this sounds terrible.
The music when my annoying voice isn't over it, you guys have angelic voices. I don't like listening to myself. Anyway, so when my voice isn't over it, it's actually pretty good.
I like the compositions. It's just that it's weird that they chose the big crunch orchestrating.
I like these missiles. I like how they.
Search the title of the game in OST, and you'll.
What is that?
You're dying.
So those are the TIE bombers.
Destroyed.
Yep. And you really want to like see them right away.
Things?
No, you'll.
Jesus, what is going on?
Rip.
He's getting destroyed.
You have to get the challenge points.
The thing is, if I get all the challenge points, I'm gonna get like 3 extra lives anyway. So. And these TIE fighters, they might as well be called kamikaze fighters because they just run into you.
But you can't move out of the way. That's crazy.
What
Nothing you can do.
what you're really supposed to do is shoot them first.
I don't like that.
But let's be honest.
Is there a pacifist mode?
Where it's like just don't shoot them. It's like just let them live.
Can you talk out your problems? No.
Oh, and the TIE bombers are annoying because they'll hover underneath you. At least they tell you like, stuff's coming. I think that's 5 of them. I like doing this because it's essentially these 2 shooting stages are essentially the only ones that you have absolutely any chance of getting all the challenge points on, because everything else is like, unless you have a guide, you're like never gonna find them all. Some of them are like, I think I looked them up one time. Some of them are like leaps of faith, where you're just supposed to like go to the edge of something and look down and be like, oh, look at that, and it's like, nah. Cool.
All right, it's looking good.
So if you die, do you have to do this all again?
I do not believe so. It's just like how I died in the first shooting one, which I will die in this, unfortunately. And they were like, hey, start here with everything with the exact health it had. And that's actually kind of nice. But you know what? We're going to keep trying, boys.
Hey, I think
they just love running into me.
Hey, you might be able to do it.
Hey,
missiles
that
live.
looks like 3.
I don't think I got all 6 of those things.
What are those? Oh,
wow, there's still 10 bombers left? That's...
I mean, you got all the fighters, so you might be able to do this without that.
Yeah, the bombers are less kamikaze. I was really hoping to get all 6 of those. Maybe I did get all 6. I don't know. But the bombers at least give you a little bit of time. The TIE fighters literally just run into you. Because I guess Lord Vader, having the bombs would be nice. Or the missiles. Alright, we got 2 left.
You have unlimited missiles and they just restock, or what?
Yeah, they restock. Yeah, you get 5 and then they restock. There we go. We out there, boys. We did it!
Congratulations.
Can you believe it?
It was a close one.
Yeah, it was, we were on the edge of our seat. I'd like to see somebody really kill that.
I'm
Hey!
still firmly at the back of my seat.
8 total lives.
2.
Watch me play a magic trick and lose all of them in the next couple of levels. If this is the train level.
I don't know if that's a magic trick so much as being bad at the game. Yeah.
Part 2. So we're looking for Boba Fett now.
Who's that?
I thought Boba had 2 B's, like B-O-B-B-A.
I think so.
Huh.
No, you're thinking Boba Tea. You're thinking of
Bubba Tea?
Bobby Fett.
Can you guys read that?
Rendar.
Can you guys read that? Like it gets,
You have to
if it
read
gets
it.
1 inch away, I can't read it anymore. It gets too pixelated. As Luke Skywalker, hey, I know that guy, Desh
Black
Rendar or something.
Sun.
This cunning and ruthless head of the powerful crime syndicate Black Sun plots to ensnare young Skywalker, Lord Vader. So there's please no train level. F-bomb. Okay, watch me lose them all. So yeah, the main bad guy in this, not only is there how do you go down? Okay, good. So this is super annoying.
Oh my god. I missed that one.
Please restart.
Yeah.
The goal is
You
to
have
just
to
not die.
restart.
There's a
That's a restart.
there's another heir to the Emperor
Jesus.
named Lord Xizor, Xizor. I think that's how it's spelled. And he's pretty cool. He's like a reptilian
I
kind
thought
of
it was
thing.
a Pokemon. Yep.
Now, that was an extra life.
Missed it.
Well, they
There's
give
a thing
you
that's gonna
literally like a half a second to react because the draw distance is so bad.
Yeah, but he's played this game a million times.
Yeah, 1 million times.
Dude, I practice all the time. I did practice yesterday.
See?
I can't help it. See, yesterday, because I didn't get the timing down, I like died like twice on those. Because they take like 10 to 15 each one. Alright, so this is the ultimate enemy in this game. Whew.
Jumping between
All right.
platforms?
I love having to jump on things when they're like turning.
Wow.
And I love when enemies come in behind you, and then they slowly sneak their way up behind you, and then just start shooting you, just like that.
And then
I
you
love
also
it.
have to probably pay attention to more platforms you have to jump over.
Yeah. So that was the sound to indicate that if you were on the one behind it, it just would have like fallen off or something. Give me one. Okay, that's fine.
Wait, at the end of this level, don't you have to fight Boba Fett or someone?
Yeah, and it's so the boss at the end of this level is so unfair. I'm really hoping to have 3 or 4 lives left over. And also another reason why I wanted to save as many Seekers as I could, because like that boss has like this pulse laser that will like drain your entire life bar in a second. And it's cool.
What kind of train is this?
It's
Yeah, I
I
was
was
just
wondering that
asking
myself.
because it obviously can't
Ah!
carry cargo because of all the things it would have to dodge.
Yeah, it's
Why have a
kinda
train that is
confusing.
useless?
I totally forgot about that big thing that just automatically kills you.
Is it a passenger train that everybody has to keep jumping before they die?
Yeah. It's a heck of a train. So those orange things up there, luckily it kind of like automatically goes in, so as long as you're just mashing B, you should be okay. The gravity on this is very interesting as well. Like you'll jump and like depending on the way you turn, I mean I guess it makes sense,
What the
but you'll
heck is that?
See,
What was that?
It just looked like a big skeleton.
don't know if I'm on the right one or not, to be quite
That was
honest with you.
C3PO.
Oh, that guy just likes to shoot at me. Okay. Let's hope I'm on the right one, because one of these, yep, that looks like.
Okay.
Do I have to jump on that one? What?
Cool.
No, I don't think I have to
You
jump
do
on
have
that
to
Get the
one.
challenge
Get
point.
it!
Get out of here.
Oh.
I don't think I have to jump on that one. Yeah, I think, okay. There's enemies hidden up here, because that's cool. Alright.
That's my hammer.
What, Dash? Dash is like, heh.
No, just the big thing. Looks like a hand.
Brah. So these things will really annoy you unless you know exactly where they are.
Wait, what? Are you shooting at something that you have to do?
I don't want it. Yeah, I had no chance. Okay. I'm on the right one, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't care about you. You go into the water. Or the... whatever. Rip. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I was shooting at... inside those hand alcoves, there's those little tiny ships that are that take just as much as huge enemies shooting you. Ow. I didn't see that till it was above me. Did you see that challenge point that just went through?
Mm-hmm.
They expect you to get all of them. Or maybe it's a challenge to do so.
Yeah,
There we go.
five.
There we go.
Given an indicative.
There we go. That took 20.
It's really good. really like the frames here as well.
Yeah.
You see an enemy for like literally 3 frames and you're already hit.
I don't know if I would have not played this game a lot as a kid, if I would still like it, but like I trudged through it knowing like, okay, there's still some cool moments, but like this level, you're like, okay, now this one I definitely have to jump on.
So this one looks like a train.
Yeah, this is a train, which is why it's like.
This is what you're on now is just a moving platform.
Woo!
What was that?
That.
Was that a whoopee?
Well, wait. Well, this couldn't even like go on the track that was there before.
Ooh.
Right?
Very nice.
Free challenge point.
Full health.
How are you supposed to get that?
You have to like go up and then go on the top, but the thing is, everything is very timed. If you don't get to the end by the time. Okay.
Why aren't you going back?
Why?
To get the
For that challenge point? Oh yeah. I will risk my life. Well, I tried. Oh gosh, I didn't even see that. that separation right there. There's one right here. Yep. I don't know what those things are.
That's something.
All right, so
Aquaman.
they give you a little bit of time to catch up, but probably in the next 20-30 seconds, which I'm definitely not good enough to be like traveling those challenge points. For any of you out there that want to do them, show me wrong. Get them challenge points.
I love those
These
cargo things that are carrying nothing.
Okay. Yep. I knew that would be the toughest jump there. Now it's going straight. Thank you, based.
I think that's my favorite death
Noise.
cry ever.
Okay, that was odd.
I want more stuff to happen so this game runs at 1 FPS.
Yeah, seriously.
Really.
Oh!
Made it, boys.
Oh boy.
That was planned.
Yep. Thank you, dog.
Now he's just showing off.
Have you taken a second to thank the dog today?
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like it's going pretty straight. I gotta remind myself not to get tricked by the very end of this. Just give me that just give me an extra life. Just hand it to me right there. Is that... Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can't even see it. Alright, so, coming up, I don't know how you would be able to do this in enough time to, not die the first time. There's gonna be, I think the next passenger thing is gonna, like, you can't go straight, you can only go left or right. They give you, the right-hand side has a challenge point, and the left-hand side...
Instant death.
Is the way you have to go, or else you have instant death.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just not gonna get the challenge point. And you know, I just don't care. Wow, that was
gotten everyone so far.
really close. This is a hover train, by the way. Even though it's clearly not really hovering.
Yeah.
Why did it tell you now and not the entire time you were jumping onto different hover trains?
Alright, and this one also messed me up last time because I was trying to, like, figure out which way to go. And it was like, prepare for impact. And I was like, where do I go? And I actually died because I just, like, fell off just trying to, like, get in the right position. But you just stand there. Do we have lots? Oh, we don't have... Oh, they didn't give me any? Oh, you don't keep... I don't think you keep your, seekers from level to level, I'm guessing. Unless it already went to autopilot. But, I'm about to fight a hard boss that is, pretty annoying. Luckily, I have 9 lives to do it.
Wow, look, 9 lives.
This is, I think,
This guy's a cat.
IG-88.
Dash is a cat. Dash
Where he will soon lose solo to me. Oh, this takes place, I think after Empire and before Return of the Jedi.
I thought it was between 4 and 5.
That's it.
That is 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Or no.
That's 4. That's. Yeah.
No, he's...
No,
Han...
you said 5 and 6.
Yeah,
You said 4 and
Han
5. Okay.
gets frozen in Empire, right? Yeah. Yeah, he gets frozen in Empire.
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
this is between 5 and 6.
Alright, so our goal here is to get him to come near us and just damage spike the heck out of him. Do I have... Oh my god, I have 31 Seekers. Yes, yes, yes. Come over here.
Is he trying to talk? Wow.
You lost 50% of your health.
Don't care. Yes! Sweet. Love it.
I'm guessing that
Sweet
he
right
keeps
there.
the same health.
Oh my god, dude, today is a day! Although having last time I fought him, I had like 5 Seekers and I instantly lost them all. By the way, Trevor pointed out earlier, I want to say one thing. Seekers don't seek. Okay? Like, you saw that right there. I missed a bunch, and it didn't bother at all. Look at him. Look at Dash Rengar. Before I fried his circuits, IG-88 said Boba Fett was in the Tsar system. He must be on the Imperial Moon Base Call. Ah! Now that we're on the Empire's hit list, the only way in there without being blasted out of the sky is to hide the ship in Smuggler's Gorge. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is the Millennium Falcon. Like, I guess you get it from Han, like, while he's, like, frozen or something like that. Maybe you're his protege. Maybe you just take him from him, because, you know, reasons. Oh, Lebo's the name of that guy that talks to you once in a while. I'd like to, if I have time, do this level real quick, and I think it's a really good time to,
I don't think I'm doing anything today. Anyway.
to stop at that point then. Well, if you're not doing anything, I can go as long as I need, or Ben can go as long as he needs.
Well, I was thinking that maybe we can do a 4-player N64.
Ooh, I like it. Alright, I'll do this level then. And, honestly, if I'm able to get through this level, which... Let's knock on wood for that one. Then I'm, like, probably a solid 2/3 through the game, and that means next time...
Wait, for real? 2/3?
Maybe, like, over solid a half.
Wow.
There's, like, 10 stages, but this is by far the longest stage, and this is stage 5?
Good God,
And there's
that's been like nothing.
there's 2 more. Well, I've also done it very well, you know.
Wow, humble brag. What's the world record?
Good question. Check speedruns.com.
Wow, let's do it.
We're already at 77.
Only on LTE.
Could you imagine trying to, like, load a web page on just LTE? Could you imagine that?
Loading web pages. I switched to Google Fi, so I have to pay for all my data now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rip. Alright, so, this will lead us perfect to next time, doing that level. Anyone who played the game in the past knows exactly what level I'm talking about. Won't even say it. It's level of Nightmares. That will still give you nightmares, and I was still on edge playing it yesterday.
Are you talking about the base sewer
it's
one?
Shadows
The
of the
base
Empire,
sewer
right?
level.
Is it Shadows of the Empire?
Yes.
The game that we're currently watching you?
Yes. It is still scary. I thought it was one of those things that when you play it
Is
as a
the search
child,
not
you know,
working for you?
sometimes stuff's scary.
Click me
No.
the
The sewer level is scary. Luckily I'm better than I was back then, but I spent the entire level, luckily you have a jetpack, I spent the entire level being like, let's get away from here.
I love how this entire game has like ice physics, but then it like makes you do platforming.
Yeah. That's what a lot of this level is.
No, it doesn't do it.
So that's pretty cool. Alright. We're just gonna keep
I'm
shooting.
just going to Google search Shadows of the Empire.
Nothing on speedruns.com.
So any percent on N64, 45 minutes and 58 seconds.
That's really impressive.
That's any percent. 100% is 59 minutes 39 seconds.
That's really impressive, considering
It's 100% just all challenge.
it's gotta be all challenge, yeah.
There's a PC port.
Yes.
Any percent is 37 minutes 46 seconds. So
You
that's a
like
lot.
that? You like that sniping?
Oh,
That
dude,
is a
play-
difference of 8 minutes.
I did not know this had a PC port.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
I guess it.
I would like to say that using anything but the absolutely terrible
You know what?
N64 controller would be...
Yeah.
Oh, shh. Okay.
Hey, he said it again. That's not.
No, I didn't.
He said half of that.
That's my half.
So.
Whew, okay.
Yeah, I can see
Alright,
how,
buddy.
I can see how a mouse and keyboard and maybe a consistent frame rate would shave as many as 8 minutes off of
It's
this.
one of those things like early 3D games where, like, you know, AVGN does say it pretty well when he's like, I can't explain how the controls are. Like, is it the worst? Is it Bubsy 3D? No. But is it like in a normal platforming game, I wouldn't have had to like at that part like inch my way out, but like if you don't, you're flying off the edge.
It's just not smooth.
It's
like,
not.
They didn't get movement like refined or anything. And I mean, there's already precedent for like really good movement in 3D games, which is Super Mario 64.
Well,
but
this to
when was
be
this
to be
released?
fair, this game was a very early 64
Yeah,
game.
it was only the first year.
It was not.
And it's not first
It was not a.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes.
Oh, base palette swap.
It was not a.
Wampa?
Yeah, it's the Dusk Wampa. It was not a launch title, but it was definitely a first-year title. So
This is engaging gameplay.
yeah, I know.
You
I don't even know if I have to go there. Oh,
His death move is a drop kick.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Oh,
tried.
but he missed, so.
Let's just very
Well,
slowly.
very good, yeah.
Been,
Alright.
one
Look at that.
KO.
Look at all that stuff you'd have to do to get that friggin' challenge point. No, thank you.
Why don't you have a jetpack?
Here's the thing. We get at this level, and it's actually pretty fun.
A jetpack?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
well,
literally
I was
going.
just asking.
There we go.
And then later, for story reasons, there are some stages that you have it where you're like, this level's fun. And there are some where you don't, where you're like, this level
Wait,
sucks.
do you have a sprint?
I think that was a frame rate thing. Like, so when I'm running, I'm like constantly hugging the wall. I mean, for obvious reasons. But I think that was a frame rate thing because I started running really fast. Did anyone besides Trev see that?
I actually.
Whoa, that was
Yeah.
another frame rate thing where all of a sudden I was running really Sonic
does it
fast.
around the corner and you just speed off the edge.
I love how all the level design in this game is like a path
Ledges.
next to a wall.
Yeah. They're
Hey, you
all
want to see
just,
one of my favorite parts in the
you're
game?
walking next to a sheer cliff.
I literally cannot not get hit there.
It's like really like all of last level and this level is that. It's pretty weird.
They were like, what's
That's a
the
good security mechanism.
What is the most tense and thrilling thing a person can do?
I like how Spencer's shooting at stuff
walk
that's literally
on a narrow
invisible.
ledge. So let's just fill the game with that.
It's really dark.
Especially when they knew that this game has ice physics and also really bad jumping controls.
It's really dark. Like, I cannot see where I'm going right now. I hope that doesn't affect.
No, there we
like,
go.
Okay,
We
okay,
got
hold on.
the-
And which direction? Which direction? I can't see. It's right there. I got.
And
Oh.
he's right there. Oh, he's
Oh my god, I hate this freaking. Watch this as I turn this corner. Yep.
My
I mean,
God.
he just.
Whoa.
It
The
was
re-
like it was an
You're
instant
eight.
hit. I don't know how I could have taken
The
that.
reaction times. So
Literally all the enemies are in the same general placement, right next to a corner.
Yes, and there's gonna be one right around here. It's a little droid. I'm
That's
gonna.
Oh my goodness.
That's really fun.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever noticed that before, but now that I guess I understand gameplay design a little better, I'm like,
Good,
man,
good design.
half of the difficulty in this game, besides the camera and stuff. Now look at that!
It's
Look at
all
that!
of them.
Right? Like I was just randomly. You gotta just smash B the whole time because the enemies are just around the corner.
It's like if you were playing Doom, but you had every enemy replaced with the chain gunner.
Yeah, or just instantly like.
And they start hit scanning you immediately.
And
Yeah.
that's just, I gotta say, it's not fair because stormtroopers, laughably so, are bad at shooting. But it's like, you like, can't you like program it where the first shot they just miss, and then the second like give it like an 80% chance to hit, whatever. But like the first shot's like 100% chance of hitting, and it's like, how'd you know I was coming?
Is this you? Oh my god.
Yeah. Bum bum.
Oh, okay, so you can just walk. All right.
Yes.
Why?
Now, luckily, like a lot of stuff in this game, this is time-based. So you want to wait until that's coming back. It's coming back.
For real?
Yeah, it's time-based.
Good lord.
Whew. Yeah, I probably have about 5 more seconds before it starts to close. It's not terrible, but there's also enemies in here ready to shoot you. Okay, I guess there was...
The walls you can not even see.
Yeah, it's really dark. Like, I don't know how it'll show up on the TV I was using upstairs, it was okay, but,
It looks fine in the recording, but YouTube also makes everything darker, so I guess we'll see. It might just be Dash just shooting
Alright.
in darkness.
Okay, cool. Whatever. Alright, so here's another part where, alright, how are we gonna do this?